Hi. It's been a few days since I uploaded. I'm really, really sorry about that. I've been working to move myself from Twitch and onto YouTube. All done now. Just kind of need to figure out some bots and like chat bots and stuff like that to help me with streaming. But in the meantime, I thought I'd do a video because I haven't in a bit, and I thought I'd just kind of get into it. So here's the thing. Number one, I've been spreading my friendship in places and have made new friends recently. They're very lovely, and I've been hanging out with them for the past couple of days, and it's been lovely to do that because they're pretty cool people. Anyway, what I wanted to do today was a bit of like a tattoo update kind of tour situation where I just tell you the tattoos I have and tell you where they came from, the meaning behind them, if they have any meanings, or just what inspired me to get said tattoo. Now, here's the thing. I have 5 tattoos altogether, and I'm not proud of the first one I'm going to show you, partly because my tattoo artist, bless his little soul, was not exactly ecstatic to do it, and he's done really good ones. He did like 2 really, really good ones that I will get into, but the first one I got, which is the very first one I got, I originally got the line work done and then got the color later on, because back then I was a student on a student salary, and yeah, so I got that one. This has no real meaning. I guess like there's a backstory to it. There's no like meaning behind the tattoo. But I went to like a it was like a fair going on in like our city that I was living in at the time. And I on my hand I got some henna done because they were offering the services. So I got a henna like flower on my hand, and I looked at it and I was like, "Ooh, I'd quite like that on my arm." So he did like just a basic floral design to do for the lining, and then I went in to get the color done. And as you can tell, the color is not the greatest. Although to be fair, on camera it looks better than it does in real life. The yellow just flaked off so easy. Yellow doesn't agree with my skin. I've not got yellow on any of my other tattoos since, but the middle is meant to be like a bright yellow, and it's not. Um, the coloring is a bit blotchy. It's not brilliant. I'm not proud of the tattoo all that much. I don't really like it. I'm gonna get it like improved on by my new tattoo artist who I've been going to for the past like few months. Her name's Nicole. She's very, very cool, very awesome, and she does a great tattoos. But this is the first one I got. It's from a henna that I got at a fair. That's kind of about it, and it was the first tattoo I ever got. So I'm going to be getting so many more. My arms are going to be covered. I'm going to get some on my thighs and stuff. Haven't done that yet, but I will at some point. The next tattoo I got was this one. This was done by Josh, who did this one. This was done by Josh, same artist. As you can probably tell, he likes doing skulls. He's very into animal and people skulls that he does. He's much more a skull man than he is a flower man. So doing skulls is kind of his thing. He kind of enjoys it. He does that a lot. And all the shading and shit. Oh my goodness. It took, I want to say like 2 hours. I want to say the reason it only took about 2 hours was because I'm really good at sitting for tattoos, because I don't have much of a pain tolerance. So I'm just able to just sit and let it happen kind of thing. So that's kind of cool. This one was designed by my brother. He used to have a Redbubble before it turned out to be a scam, and on the Redbubble was this design, except the sun in the middle was not like a blood moon or whatever. It was like a yellow sun. But as we learnt from this tattoo, yellow doesn't agree with my skin, so I decided to get it in red instead. Red is fine on my skin. I've had red on my skin more times after that. In this tattoo. This tattoo I've had designed since I want to show it to you properly. It's a skull with a bunch of roses around it. And it's like got like the diamond design around it and the skull. I don't really get to look at it all that much because it's kind of further on my arm than I wanted it to be, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's on there, it's fine. But it's a skull with the witch's symbol at the top, or like in its forehead, which is slightly covered by a rose and like another rose down here, and It's a very nice tattoo design. I've had it since about 2019, something like that. My friend Vic, who's an online friend of mine, designed it for me, and it was very, very sweet of her. She designed it for me because I gave her like the parameters and what I wanted, and she was like, "Yo, I got this." She designed it. I took it in to Josh. He did it. He did that one. Very, very talented tattoo artist. I will put it out there. Very, very talented. He really loved the design. He really wanted to do it. He was very enthusiastic about it. He was very enthusiastic about that one as well. But he was very excited. Essentially, he was so excited. And this one is to represent my cousin, who I love and adore. Who, because our whole family is like witchy kind of situation. We're all pagans, right? Hence the witch's symbol in the forehead of the skull. Not only is my cousin obsessed with skulls, and I get him an ornate skull every year for Christmas, but also he is a necromancer in like our family situation where he can essentially talk to people who are dead. So that's fun. But so I got that to represent my cousin, and he's very happy that I got this because he loves skulls. And he's very witchy and he's very cool. He's also my favorite cousin, so that's kind of cool. And now onto the more recent ones I got. Now, this one is going to take a bit of explaining, which is the reason why it's one of the last ones I'm showing you. But I got a sword. This sword right here. I will take pictures and put them on the screen if it's like better to do that. But this is a sword right here, right? Represents my dad. My dad came to me in a dream and asked me to get this sword down my arm. And I woke up and the dream was so vivid because I had this sword on my arm in the dream. And I woke up, I looked at my arm and it wasn't there. And I was really sad and really upset about that. So I immediately made an appointment to go and get it done. It didn't cost very much because it didn't take very long to sit for it, because I'm literally the easiest person to sit for a tattoo. I don't move, I don't flinch, I don't like jolt, I don't do anything. I just let it happen because I guess I'm into pain. I don't know. I guess I have a pain kink or whatever. I just have a really high pain tolerance. It's very, very easy for me to sit for tattoos. I loved it. But my dad, little background on my dad. He was very, very, very into swords. He was a reenactment actor at like colleges and stuff. He would teach people how to do stage fighting for like with swords and all that kind of stuff. And we'd just train a lot of people in that respect. We had like 4 or 5 swords in the house that were his, and he just loved them. They were from his reenactment days, and he looked back on those days fondly. He'd tell me all sorts of stories, and it was just very fun. So I got a sword to represent my dad because it just seemed more appropriate. My brother had designed a very, very gorgeous, beautiful design for the family to have. But my dad and I, as he did with all his kids, had a very, very good, like, friendship and bond, like, where it's like he was my best friend. And he clearly, in this dream that he was in, showed me what he wanted me to get, which was the sword. So I did, and it was very lovely and very cool, and I'm really happy that I got it. I'm so fucking ecstatic about it, and it makes me very happy. The other last tattoo for now that I'm going to show you is this small potion bottle that I got next to the sword. It's this little thing here. Look at her. Look how cute. Isn't she cute? Ain't she pretty? Yeah, she is. She's very cute and she's very pretty. The reason I got that is because I'm a witch. Honestly, I'm a witchy lady. So I want all my tattoos to kind of represent that. I will be getting many more tattoos. I haven't got all of them figured out, but here are the ones that I have figured out so far. Also, to more explain the potion bottle before I go into the ones that I'm going to be getting. My little online thing is that of being a coven, being a community, being this little group of people, whether they be witchy or not, they are part of the coven. They are part of my little family and my little community. I don't want to say family because family is a bit too parasocial, but like they're just part of a very tight-knit community, and they are all very lovely people, and I'm very, very picky about who I have in my community, and they've all become part of the coven without even, they've been lured in with my witchy charm, I guess. But I wanted to get a potion bottle to just kind of represent myself. I'm getting other potion bottles kind of dotted around this arm, just kind of dotted. I'm just getting just little ones like here and there, like just to fill my arms up with things that I will look at and go, yes, I'm happy with that being on my arm. And I have other plans as well. I've got a couple that I'm going to be getting on my chest, and then I get a centerpiece on my chest at some point. I'm going to be getting a moon with waves, and then a sun with waves, and then something in the middle. I'm not sure what to get in the middle yet, but we're going to get there. We'll figure that out. But also down my thighs, I have two different ones I'm going to be getting on each of my thighs, on the outside of them. So on my right thigh, I'm going to be getting cherry blossom, like a cherry blossom kind of tree like thing with like petals coming off of it. So because I love sakura in general, and I love cherry blossoms. They are one of my favorite trees in the world. They're just so beautiful and so gorgeous, and I love the whole vibe of them, and I just want that on my body, and because I love it, I think it's amazing. And plus, I don't know, I just really love cherry trees, and how they look in the spring is just beautiful. They are just gorgeous, gorgeous trees, and I just want it on my leg. I have other ones I want to put on my leg, but I haven't really gotten to what I want as like alongside it yet. I haven't quite got there yet, but that's going to be going on the outside of my right thigh. And then on my left thigh on the outside is going to be roses, like a vine of roses going down my leg, with thorns, and just these beautiful deep red roses, because roses are my favorite flower. Deep red roses, a bit like the ones that are on this one, but darker, almost like blacky red kind of roses on down my leg. That's going to probably take a little while to do, if only because it's going to be very expensive, and I know that. So all of these are going to be like years in like the making of, like paying, like gradually paying for them to be done and all that kind of stuff. And they're going to be done by Nicole, who's my new tattoo artist, who I love and adore. And I'm just really, I don't know, I'm just really excited about it. And I just wanted to talk about tattoos, because tattoos are a big significant thing for me. It's not just, I don't just get tattoos on a whim. I'm very, very choosy. Even if I'm getting flashboard tattoos, which my little potion bottle on my arm is a flashboard tattoo. Even if I'm getting one from a flashboard, I generally take a really long time to just look at the flashboard and like pick them out, because I want a particular vibe for my tattoos and a particular like meaning towards them. I'm also at some point, and this is just because I am a fan of the show and I think it would be fun to do, on this wrist, because I have this space beside the skull. What I'm going to be doing here is getting the half moon tattoo, that, or the crescent moon tattoo that that anybody who makes a deal with Niklaus Hendricks from Riptide would get, because I think it would be fun to do that. I think it'd just be fun. And I also will always forevermore look at that tattoo and just love it, and just go, hell yeah, dude, that's the tattoo I wanted to get, and I got it, and I'm happy about it. Just to represent Riptide, because there are other campaigns that I love, including Wanderlust and Apotheosis. I'm going to be getting tattoos for those two things as well. Things that don't necessarily aren't like the logo or anything, so it's not it's not a literal like this is what it is. It's more just a representation of what those things are and what they mean to me and all this kind of stuff. So I want to do that, just to kind of, I don't know, be chill about it, be a fan, and be like, do you know what this reference is? Because if you don't, you should, because I'm gonna tell you. In all seriousness, I am just very I very much love tattoos. I love having a piece of art on my body at all times that people can go, oh, what's that? like what is that tattoo, what does it mean, and all this kind of stuff, like what's the representation for it, or like, oh, how come you got that one, like did you just like it, or is there a meaning behind it, like all this kind of stuff. I love talking about my tattoos and the meaning behind each one. As I said, the first one doesn't really have a meaning. I just got a henna thing on my hand and said I want that as a tattoo, and I got it as a tattoo. That's kind of about as far as that one goes. But the other ones all have a representation and a meaning. Me and my brother, Chris, who's coming to stay actually this week. He's coming on Friday. Very, very cool. Very exciting. But he and I want to get matching tattoos just for fun. We're going to look at a flashboard and go, which one should we get? Let's get that one. And then we're just going to get them because the flashboard tattoos are not very expensive, and also it's just a bit of ink on my body that I'm happy to have on my body, kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just excited about the prospect of getting more tattoos. It's exciting, and I'm excited, and it's gonna be good. Also, my hair is just not doing what I want it to do today, and that's okay. Sometimes your hair is just not gonna do what you want it to do. So if I look a bit weird this video, I'm sorry. I washed it today, and so it's just doing its own thing, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, as that's all from me. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to talk about today was tattoos. Tattoos are pretty meaningful to me. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to give us a like down below, the like button's down there. There's also the subscribe button. Also, I'm streaming here on YouTube now, so if you want to be notified when I go live on YouTube, join my server, join my Discord. My Discord is in the about section on my channel. If you want to go and find it, just look at the links and you will see it there, so that you know when I go live, and also you know when I upload, because notifications go for that as well. So but yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Be good, support people, fuck ice, and yeah, bye.